This year's thrown a wrench in a lot of things. About a year ago, on my birthday, I made a video basically saying, like, hey, this is what I want to achieve by my 29th birthday. Well, at the time of this video coming out, I'm 29, so how did I do? I couldn't get any of this stuff done. Mostly because of the pandemic. Admittedly, the one thing I did mention, like the physical stuff, also didn't do too hot because of the pandemic killing motivation and everything. So I'm trying to make up for it with what I call the 30k in 3 mil challenge. Long name, I know. Basically, because I'm going to be 30 next year, I'm going to try and do 30,000 reps of, things like push-ups, sit-ups, etc., etc., and 3 million steps. And I've mapped it all out. Mapped this all out. If I was to do that every single day, I would need to do 83 reps and just under 9,000 steps. The steps is pretty average, but I haven't been doing any of that for years, so it's not average to me. Beyond that, I guess, just trying to achieve what I was hoping to achieve, but at the same time, even though there's a vaccine on its way, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. I mean, I got the Twitter takeover video up finally. That's gonna amount for something, right? Okay, admittedly, I didn't get all the animation stuff done. One of them was a waifus of Overwatch thing, and the other one was fighting. I did try. I honestly did try. Outside the waifus of Overwatch thing. But, I mean, I partook in some collabs. I think 4 or 5 of them. 6 if you include the one that, at the time of this recording, hasn't been uploaded. So you could technically count it, but if not, then I'm only going to be aiming for 2 animations for this year. One of them being Waifus of Overwatch, with one being a fighting one, plus any small animation things I get into. Not much else to really say here. Okay, so I actually auditioned for a lot of roles. Well, okay, not a lot of roles. A professional voice actor would look at how many I've gone for, which is about 25? I want to say 25. And they'd laugh, but considering, the motivational hit that I got from all of this, yeah, no, I'm going to claim that I did my best. I didn't get casted as anything, but at the same time, voice acting is difficult to get gigs for, so I'm not too torn up about it. Goal is the same as it was for the last year, just try to get cast in something that isn't a friend's project, because that'd be way too easy. Okay, I wasn't even close on YouTube. Admittedly, I was hoping the Twitter takeover would give me the boost I need, but it didn't. In fact, I can quickly check to quickly see how. Yeah, no, that wasn't. No. I wasn't even close. I won 3,000, I got 2,700. Admittedly, a good chunk of that is my fault, because I stopped uploading, basically. I did mention this in a video previously, but I'll just summarize it. With all this shit that's going on in the world, I need to make sure that I look after myself mentally. And I can't do that if I'm making YouTube videos day after day after day after day after day. I just can't. Plus, I had some friends that started playing Final Fantasy XIV, and if they're watching, don't apologize, because I did this willingly, because YouTube is strictly a hobby. It is not a job. I know it's never going to be a job for me. So, I'm not really too torn off if I don't make videos. Once things start to cool down a bit, then I'll start going back to a regular, upload schedule. I mean, I'm certainly gonna give it a shot starting now, but don't be surprised if there's gaps. I also, my goal is still 3,000, but I also want to try to improve on my editing and just my overall commentary, because it's very reactory, very boring. It's boring. And while I'm not expecting to go hypercut thing, I'm thinking I think kind of akin to how Lixian animates Markiplier's videos, you know, where it's a lot of it's raw, but it's got the occasional funny thing. But to do that, I myself need to be funny, which I'm not. So, kind of bugging on that one for now. So I want to get back into Twitch streaming again. I certainly do. I'm going to wait until things get a bit more back to normal first, though. Because things are not looking good in the world right now. Okay. This wasn't due to COVID. This was me being incredibly lazy. To my credit, I have learned how to program 2D, not 2D, 3D, and third person and first person movement. So I'm making steps, and I'm hoping that this year I finally get to do something with it. Maybe? I got no plans right now. My goal is to hopefully still do that. But you know, I'm still happy with myself because I have started to relearn programming. Programming is a very, very good skill to learn in this day and age. Not even ignoring the pandemic. Like, it's just a very good skill to have. So this one's amusing. I have hit a glass ceiling, and I've also picked up a terrible habit that I need to iron out. So I think I've sort of plateaued on my ability of drawing. I've done some good drawings, don't get me wrong. I'm proud of my drawings, but they're not advancing any further, or maybe they are, and I'm just not noticing because I've plateaued. But I've recognized that I have begun to take on a bad habit of just using the airbrush shader for everything instead of, you know, solid colors for the shadows and everything. So I need to start, I guess that's my goal, to drop that bad habit and just overall improve. It's a fairly simple one because there's actual improvement there that's going on. That's all I can say to that. I'm gonna look like a complete idiot if I don't do this. I'm actually editing the review right this second. I've actually got it in front of me on my screen, and it's about 2/3 done. And I'm recording this 2 days before my birthday. So what's probably going to happen is the review's going to come out this month, but it's not going to be before my birthday. And I got no one to blame but myself because I've had all this stuff since July. I've literally had the script, the recordings, all that since July. I've just been too lazy to work on it. I'm not too sure if I'll do another review. I guess it depends on how well received this one is. If it's not well received, then maybe I'll do a review when the mood takes me. If people really enjoy it, which I'm doubting, I guess I'll do more of them a bit more frequently, and hopefully it won't take me a full year to make a crappy review. I really don't think the reviews are good. Maybe that's the big reason why it's taken me so long to do that. And that's basically it. That's I'm trying to keep this a bit succinct because I'm actually recording this before I have to work. So yeah, that's my goals for my 30th birthday. Yeah, whatever. 30 is the new 20 at this point, so I'm not too torn up about it, but you know, it's been a weird year. It's been a very weird year. I know a good chunk of that has affected what I was aiming to do, and probably could have managed that if I didn't. But you know, I will take looking after myself mentally over anything that I set out to do. So yeah, I've got no fancy way of ending this. I've never had fancy ways of ending this. I don't know how to end a video.